You are hereby issued a final warning. You are hereby issued a double strike. You are hereby banned from consuming alcohol for 1 week.
Big brother. Big brother. What kind of punishment is that? What do you mean you are hereby banned from consuming alcohol for 1 week? Even the house snail, the person that is doing house snail work job for the week, the punishment that the person is serving is much like it's worse than this. Like which one is you are hereby banned from consuming alcohol for 1 week? I don't understand you, big brother. I was not expecting that at all. What happened to counting beans? What happened to working on four fours, all fours for a week or for a day? What happened? Like of all the punishments, I hear about. So after that, this thing after the alcohol punishments, now you now resume the alcohol and get back to base or what? I don't even understand people that and the punishment that he decided to give. Yeah. So I have a theory, Sha, for why the punishment is pretty light. And I'm going to share with you guys just pretty shortly. Let me just welcome you guys first. And welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, please do well to like, share, subscribe, and all the good stuff. Hi, Favor. Let's just get into the business of the day. So, Big Brother decided to call them out on their bad behavior today in the house. He basically played the video clip of them fighting and the whole situation with Faith. I already made a video on that, where Faith, Culture, and Bright and some other housemates were having like an altercation and it got physical. So I made a video on that. Big Brother showed them that clip. Sorry. Then he also addressed the Sultana situation, right? And these are the punishments that were dished out to all of them. Hold on, guys. And there's something that Bright did that I was just like, he's not even serious. Like, I know you're using well. I should have used it well. I was just looking at him like he's not even. Did he think that if he used it better or if he did something more, it would have been just two strikes? It would have obviously been more, right? So, like I said, I have a theory as to why Sultana's punishment was pretty light. And my theory is that maybe Big Brother did not find the clip, or maybe they didn't see where the whole thing happened, right? And that's why they've even been delaying, trying to see hmm, where and when it happened. Because sometimes even this they say, oh, Big Brother sees it all, he captures everything. There's some things that I feel like they don't really see if the camera is not there at that point, or maybe the camera not even just face that side at that time, right? So that's my theory as to why it's like pretty light. I think that there should have been something else given. But then, let me show you guys the fights that led to the punishment for Bright, the double strike for Bright, and the punishment for Culture. Yeah, because that happened yesterday. And the pushing part, let me just show you guys everything. Even in my when I was watching it and I was making the video, I was like, like why did you have to do that? Why did you have to get physical, right? You guys saw where Bright pushed him, and that was the second push there. The first push was like very light, and the second one was had more intensity, right? So there were two times that Bright pushed him while they were outside there, right? So that's basically why Big Brother gave him a double strike. And I think that this double strike is not just this particular situation. I feel like his situation with Kanyukumi also attracted a strike. That's what I feel because in that one, he was also trying to go attack Kanyukumi. He even ran to the kitchen to go and get knife. He was doing the most that day, but because people held him, he didn't like get to that point. So I think that maybe this strike is as a result of those two things put together, right? Then there's something that's okay. Let me just show you guys the cultural part first, like the cultural part of Mm. Let me just show you guys the cultural part where he was threatening him that he will beat him, and that's what's warranted. I say warranted, warranted the punishment for fate, right?
I go beat you. I don't need to train to beat you. I go beat you. Your face go bend. 79 stitches. No go carry your face come back. 2 minutes in now you beat for me. I say put that thing for water. I go melt you. That's what he said that brought me downstairs.
So that was the issue with culture that warranted him getting a punishment. And Mama is saying, what did Brad mean by saying I know he's unwell? So he would have rather punched Faith so that the strike would be yes, that's what he literally meant. He was like, I know he's unwell. That was his own that was his own anger. That he did not use it well, he should have used it better. And I was just like, if if do you think did he think that if he did more, then it would have ended in two strikes? If he had gone ahead to actually punch Faith, it would have been a it should have been three strikes and straight up disqualification. So I don't even know what he says. Say, I didn't use it well. I don't know. He never even say anything. Although I feel like that's his own situation. Should supposed to have gotten him one strike. That's my own feeling. I feel like it's one strike that would have made sense for that. But like I said, I think it's a combination of other things that have been happening because Big Brother told them that they've been doing several things and then bullying is not allowed in the house. They've been doing different things, goading, provocation, bullying, and that he has left them since thinking that they will use their head. So, but now they decided that they're not going to use their head, and that's why he now has to take action because these things are not allowed in Big Brother's house. So that was his own verdict. So that was what he was just saying. That that was just, he was saying- that was what he was telling them, you know. So Team Fate. So if you guys didn't get the reason for the fight, see, I hate every said I hate that right now. So violent. I don't like that. I don't like how he just like he just moves. He moves from 0 to 100 real quick. Like he can just be, and the next thing is like threatening to do this and do that. He gets violent, and it doesn't make sense whether inside the house or outside the house. Nobody. It doesn't make sense for anybody to like your first line of action is to can attack and try to do this or do that. Or try to do this or do
Hi guys.
try to do this or do that. So it doesn't make sense that Bright does that. He has done it on like he has shown himself on 2 occasions, right? That's his own this thing. You they run for your life. Honestly, she needs to run for her life. Let me show so for Sultana, Big Brother said alcohol is not an excuse for her behavior, and he basically like called out the whole thing saying that she almost destroyed Big Brother's property and a property of a housemate, and that's where he now told her punishment, right?
Alcohol is not an acceptable excuse. Your actions, mistakes they might be, are still against Big Brother's rules. You are hereby banned from consuming alcohol for 1 week.
Say hi hobby. I thought we were being serious. Anyway, so for Mide was you would think that she's about to lose. Mide thought she was about to lose her baby because before Big Brother announced to them what the punishment was, you know how he would say that he can do whatever he wants. You can be disqualified. You can get strikes. It's up to him. So he said all those things and then that's what made me they kind of scared. That's why she was holding her hand like this. If she say she'd almost lose her man for the house. But the person in question was not even as scared as me. Although he said that his heart flew and everything, but he was more focused on the fact that he should have done more and should have used the strike very well. So I'm still very angry. This production is not alcohol for a week, means not alcohol for 2 days, pool and Saturday party. Honestly, like Thank you very much, Mockingbirds. Like, what do you mean? It's not as if they take alcohol every day in the house. They literally have just 2 times in a week where they take alcohol. So, okay, don't take alcohol on this day. Don't take alcohol on this day. Next week you resume. How is that even a punishment? Like, it's not even. There are some people that don't even take at all. So, which one is when there are other drinks that the person can take? So that's why I said maybe they did not see the clip or they did not, because they didn't show it. They didn't show anything surrounding it. Even though I know that they cannot show somebody pain, but they didn't show the situation surrounding it that night. They didn't show all of that. So my theory is just that maybe the thing they know Kukuma get like serious, evidence or something. Yeah, exactly. He didn't say a clip. Something there's something behind the whole thing. There's something behind it. That's why he's just like, okay, let's go light. Let's just address it. Let it not be as if we did not address it. Because if they didn't address it, it would have not made sense. So they just decided to address it. But I still think that a punishment like picking beans, separating beans from rice. What other punishment have they given in Big Brother's house that I think was nice, or write on a book? Yes, write on a book. He would have given her a book to write on a book. I will not do this again, and fill up the book the way Chichi, there was an offense she did. People that gave her a book to write. There's so many creative punishments. It didn't even have to be a strike, right? So write on the book, I will not do this again, or I am sorry, or I am this, or this and that. Just different things. There's so many things that could have been, yes, exactly. Write in a book. Write in a book. Count rice. Thank you. So many things I should have done, but I didn't do. What kind of punishment? Anyway, Bright Morgan, let me just show you where he was talking about. Oh, he did not use this thing, he did not use it well.
I waste time. I waste this thing. I'm very, very stupid for wasting time myself. That's God.
Did you just see? Victory is not even a good. Victory is also a bad influence. Mide told him that this victory is a bad influence, because imagine Bright was saying, "I waste time. I know you and well this one." Victory not told him, "You're very stupid for wasting it." Like, it was literally supporting him, saying that people that could have called them back and said, "Okay, this disrespect and this thing that you're doing now, one more strike, come on, be going home." Since you think that you can just do the most in Big Brother's house. So for the Faith situation, he was capable was just telling him that he should have not held the lighter, and deprived all the others of using it, because now, according to what Faith said, he was offended by culture statements to him. So Kebaba was just telling him that he understands him, but it doesn't make sense to punish other people because of one person. That's because of one person's issue. Because the lighter was not just for culture, so he should have addressed culture directly. That was what Kebaba was saying, and I agree with him. Right?
How you feel is valid. You just told me to ignore how I feel. So that's what I'm saying. You have to talk to culture. You can't make other people suffer because of culture. That's my point. That's my only problem.
So that was what Capable was saying, and I understand him. So for the lighter fight, I know I told you guys that Faith took the lighter upstairs and they were waiting for him, and he took his time and everything. He didn't bring it to them. But the initial trigger was the cigarettes. He was saying he was holding it as leverage and saying that he's not going to release it until they share the cigars and stuff, even though some of them were not like smokers, which they later shared. Yeah, but then he now wasted time because of culture was already agitated and culture was coming at him. He now held on to it and then took it to the pool, said he wanted to throw it in the pool. So he, on his own part, had his own role to play. And I still stand on the fact that I think that Faith was deliberate in those actions, and he wanted to push a few buttons here and there, because that's what he does sometimes. He just push a few buttons here and there, because he could have easily just like gone to culture to address culture and leave and not carry the lighter and go that far and make them come at him. So the problem from their own angle, the housemates angle, is like all of them were literally on him at the pool. All of them didn't have to gather like that to tell him, "Oh, why you this at the pool? Let me take it there." So like all of them were here, and then Bright pushed him. That's where the whole bullying thing came from in Big Brother's remark, saying, "I don't want to no bullying and everything in Big Brother's house. And imagine if you pushed him and he fell in the water, it would have been worse. So Faith get a room for body, but them they did not handle it well. Yeah. So that's it. That's it for this video. There was a punishment they gave people that were inside one ball. Honestly, there are so many punishments that could have been given. Anyway, the deed has been done. Big Brother has addressed what he has addressed. And he did address Mide and Zita's situation. I guess that one was still part of when he was still being lenient. So I just said, let me give you guys a quick update because I already posted like other things about this situation. So thanks for watching, guys. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And I am going to see you on the next one. Bye. Love you. Kisses.